Welcome to RCA's Career and Compliance Series. I am Ashley Gehrig, Lead Curriculum Development Director at the RCA. We would like to share recent research regarding an emerging career opportunity. Most job seekers are searching for rewarding careers with upward mobility. To advance your career, RCA interviewed the senior leadership of the top regulator in the United States, the National Futures Association, which oversees the commodities, futures, and forex markets comprising the largest global financial market. RCA is proud to introduce the speakers for this briefing: Thomas Sexton, CEO of the National Futures Association, Regina Thole, Senior Vice President of Compliance for the National Futures Association, and Dr. Walter Zabrowski, Chairman of the Regulatory Compliance Association and Managing Principal for De Morgan Capital. Before we hear from Mr. Sexton, Ms. Thole, and Dr. Zabrowski, we would like to share with you the current compensation levels for compliance officers. As you can see from the compliance levels graphic for compliance officers, few career paths can match the opportunity that exists, coupled with incredibly generous compensation levels. To enhance your understanding of the rewarding and upward mobility of careers in compliance, let's listen to Mr. Sexton, CEO, and Ms. Thole, Senior Vice President of Compliance of the National Futures Association, the top regulator in the United States.
What advice would you give to new graduates looking to break into this field? Regina, love to hear your thoughts there.
So I think, a lot of the things that Patty and Dan just said go right into this, the solid academics, education. I think learn as much as you can. Take advantage of the opportunities that you can to attend different types of, industry conferences. There are a lot of things out there about challenging looking at your skill set and learning for ways to be, I don't know if there's a way to actively become more inquisitive, but I think that's a skill that if you can, try and ask questions about the things that you'll be doing in a new job, and don't be afraid to take on opportunities where you could fail. I think that you should look for ways to break into a field that offer you opportunity to further yourself. So you may be uncomfortable initially and don't think that you're particularly the right person for the job at the onset, but I think that there are ways for you to challenge yourself and to grow into a position. So definitely look for challenges. Don't shy away from any of the opportunities that are offered to you, and, just go for it.
What advice would you give professionals looking to make a career move into compliance?
For those looking to make a career move or those just seeking an entry-level position in compliance, I think that, as Regina indicated, you just go for it. And I think that there's no other way to look at that issue, and I would target the firms that are most in need of compliance professionals, and that would be, I think, across the industry. It could be exchanges, it could be our member firms, it could be regulators, and then once you do so, then try to leverage off different contacts that you have there and see if they are hiring new compliance professionals, and then continue to seek opportunities at those particular types of entities and go from there.
It's interesting that you say that. Every year, RCA has one or more of the recruiting firms that are in the industry that recruit for compliance positions provide a webcast on the current state of the profession, compensation levels, etc. And many thought that when Trump got into office that the hiring would start to subside. What's been very interesting from all the recruiting firms that are on RCA's career placement platforms, roughly 24, all of them reported an increase in hiring, not a decrease. So I would agree with you on your thoughts.
We trust you found the foregoing briefing informative. As you can see from the compensation levels graphic for compliance officers, few career paths can match the opportunities that exist. coupled with the incredibly generous salary levels. For more information on how to advance your career in compliance, contact a curriculum advisor today by visiting www.rcaonline.org/careers in compliance. Again, to contact a curriculum advisor, visit www.rcaonline.org/careers in compliance.